What's up, crew? Holy crap, it's coming down right now. That is crazy. That is heavy rain. And last night it was like heavy winds. Weather is out of its mind right now. I am currently editing. My battery's blinking dead. What do you know? It's a normal Sunday. I don't really do too much on Sundays. I, of course, want to go into the garage and get something quick done, maybe a little EMOM. Let's hope that I can do that today. I just mentally have to just go do it, and maybe just like a 10 to 15 minute thing so that at least I know that I sweat a little bit. I don't need to hit a crazy session right now, and I absolutely need to do mobility. The way I felt at the end of this week was absolutely horrible. I need to stop saying absolutely, because that's horrible. One way to fight soreness is just to mobilize. Hit the foam roller on every part of the body that hurts. It'll feel like absolute crap. Absolute. That's my word of the day.
Absolutely. With no qualification.
It will feel like crap, but when you're done, you'll feel so much better. You'll flush out all the toxins, everything that's making you feel sore, and you'll feel more mobile, of course, and that's always better. Editing the vlog. Gonna do something in the garage, and then I'll give you guys your motivational Monday. I got something that I'm really excited to talk about. It was a post I did. I can't remember when I did it, but it was on it, did a post, and I shared it. And it was just a very powerful message, and it applies to me in many different ways that I'll share with you guys what I'm talking about. And hopefully I can give you guys a little mobility as well. Have a little longer video this time around, but we'll get that done in a moment. Alright, here's 3 stretches you absolutely need to be doing every morning and every night. This is right when you wake up and right when you go to bed. I've been doing this for a couple weeks now. One thing I noticed is that I wake up a lot less tight in a lot of areas, and it's also a great way to open up the mobility in your hips and get you started on the right foot. It's just like drinking coffee in the morning. If you are a coffee drinker and you go a couple days or even a week without drinking coffee in the morning, you are a zombie. So here's your mobility cup of coffee for morning and night. So right when you get out of bed, the first thing you're going to do is march in place. This is not one of the stretches, but this is just to wake you up a little bit more and to use the muscles that have been lengthened for too long. That is your hip flexors and a little bit of your quads. Once you march in place for maybe 5 steps per leg, you're going to reach down and try to touch your toes. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can either just let your arms hang all the way. If you're flexible enough to touch the ground, you'll take your arms and you'll cross them together and let them create the weight to stretch your lower back. Okay, so that's stretch number 1 is just getting your hamstrings. If you are that much more flexible, like you can touch the ground, this isn't really giving you much, then you're going to go one-legged, and that's simply distributing your weight like a deadlift or an RDL on one leg. Try to keep your back leg straight as you bend down, touch the ground, and then squeeze your glute to stand back up. This is going to give you a huge little. This is going to give you a big stretch in the hamstrings and alleviate any tension that is causing in your lower back. Second stretch you're going to do is a lizard. At least that's what I call it. It's a lunge stretch. You're going to go into a very lengthened lunge, and you're going to drop your knee to the ground. Front knee is bent. You don't want to have it pushed too far, your knee pushed too far over your toes. Stick your foot out far enough to where you're going to have a vertical shin, and then you're going to push forward, sinking your hips into the ground, sitting tall. So some variation of this stretch has your elbows touching the ground, but for this one you want to sit tall because you want your hip flexor to get most of the stretch and not your adductors. So sit tall, keep sinking. If it starts to hurt, peel back a little bit and then go back down into it. So probably spend about 1 to 2 minutes in this size, so per leg. And you can also transition to the next stretch immediately, or do both legs with the lizard stretch and then do this final stretch, which is the half split. From that lunge position, you're gonna sit back and straighten that front leg. If you need to, you can adjust your back knee back a little bit more so that you can straighten your leg. Sit down and try to touch your forehead to your shin. Okay, this is going to get your hamstring again, and you should be good to go. So if you didn't do the other leg already, do the next leg, or you do the left leg lizard, left leg's half split, right leg lizard, right leg half split. And the last thing you're going to do, this is not a stretch, it might feel pretty good and may stretch some of you, is just to do 10 air squats. Nice and slow and controlled for quality, not for speed. So like I said, I've been doing this for a couple weeks now, and I feel like, you know, I go to the gym and I don't have to warm up as much before the session. I'm already pretty lubed up, and I sit at my desk all day editing video, and I'm so shocked that I can get into a squat almost immediately. So try that out. Let me know how it goes for you. Hope this was helpful. How about a little motivation? All right, Motivation Monday is a quote that I had reposted from On It in 2015, and it's a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. This is a huge one for me, and that includes yourself, honestly. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. That means someone's down talking you. You cannot let them make you feel inferior without saying he's right or she's right. She's totally putting me down and I totally agree. No. You have to hold yourself with enough confidence and enough esteem to say they're wrong. I've got what it takes to do whatever you're trying to do. This applies to me big time. Like, that's a quote that hit me hard, and that's why I shared it. For me personally, this is a quote that goes back, I don't even know how far in my life. People make me feel inferior, and I don't know what it is, and things make me feel inferior sometimes. Back in high school, I have a very, very vivid memory, and it's crazy. I just remember these two girls that were in my class, and they glanced at me twice, and not in a way where I was like, hey, what's up? You wanna talk or something? Maybe we can watch something from Blockbuster. It was more like a weird glance that I took, and just my mind went racing. Like, what are they thinking of me? What kind of judgments are they passing? What did I do wrong? What's wrong with me? This and that. And it's like, those kind of things can only make you feel worse and worse if you let them eat at you. Don't give anyone permission to make you feel inferior. That doesn't mean to feel superior to anybody. That just means have confidence. Have confidence in yourself and what you're trying to build and what you're trying to do in your life. I know even still now when I misread people all the time, and they'll say something or they'll text me something, and I'll instantly think of the wrong things, and I gotta take my own advice with this one. It's like, I've got some confidence in a lot of different areas, but there's other areas where I feel like I lack a little bit of confidence. So I need to not allow anyone or anything make me feel inferior. And that's Motivational Monday. I hope you enjoyed it. Usual Sunday. It is always a strange day for vlogging. I think I'm going to try to keep a format like this where it's 3 parts. First part, I'm just going to, kind of give you a quick little update of what the week's going on, or any future things coming up like shirts, events. Actually, something I haven't mentioned yet. We're swiftly approaching 1,500 crew members, and the celebration WOD is going to be, if you caught it a couple videos ago, I said, and I'm going to do a friendly WOD called Fran. Gotcha. I'm going to do Fran, and here's the little tiny twist. It's not a huge twist. I don't know, actually. We're doing this giveaway, and we're trying to get to 1,500 by Wednesday. If we do make it to 1,500, not only will the assassins be included in the prize, but I will do Fran, and then I will do Franzilla 3 minutes later. So I'm going to do regular Fran, which I'm going to try to PR. So that means I'm going to be busting my ass and getting that Fran lung. My current PR is 3 minutes and 35 seconds, so I'll be trying, or is it lower? It might be like 3:20 something. I want sub 3. And to get that, I need to do unbroken thrusters and unbroken pull-ups all the way through and have barely any rest in between movements. Let's get to 1,500. Celebration WOD is going to be Fran, 3-minute rest, Franzilla. And I think Franzilla is, it's 95-pound thruster, pull-ups, 115-pound thruster, chest to bar, and then 135 thruster muscle up, bar muscle up. And that's 21, 15, 9. I got to double check that, and I'll put it right here and say either wrong or correct. So, what am I saying? So help me get to 1,500 quickly. Share this video. Share your favorite video. There's that giveaway coming up. And yeah. I forgot to put the link for buying shirts in the description. Crap. it'll be in this one as well, and all future videos from now on. Also going to be setting up a P.O. box, so I honestly don't know what that means, but it will be in the description as soon as I get it, and I'll let you know when it is there. Yeah, I think that's all the updates for today. That's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're new, you should subscribe, and if you're not new, hit that like button. You guys have been doing a great job with the like button. Like, I've never seen so many likes on my videos, and I think we actually broke 100 on a few of them. And if you'd like to file a complaint or send some positive vibes, leave a comment. Till tomorrow, I'll see you later, crew.